What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So, today I was caught off guard. I got the notification, or I saw the community post that JD Delay was going to be going live and that he was going to be talking about Mr. Beast. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Beast is pretty much the biggest YouTuber there is. As a kid, he was like a little, kind of like a YouTube nerd. And he studied the algorithm. He studied successful videos. He figured out what works. And he has grown his platform to where I believe he makes over $20 million a year just off of YouTube. He's branched it out into like Mr. Beast chocolate bars or something, Mr. Beast burgers. I think I've seen Mr. Beast cookies. He's become a national brand all through his YouTube channel, right? He's somebody I don't watch. I have watched in the past, and I'll say this: I've seen where he bought every car, supposedly, allegedly. He bought every car on a used car lot. He bought every car, and then people were coming in to buy cars, and he was giving them to the people for free. Or he'd have like $1,000 on the windshield, right? And you think, oh, I can buy that car for $1,000. I want it, but it was no. He was giving you the car plus $1,000. I saw a video where he had took over a bank and was just giving piles of money out, right? And when he was doing that, there were a couple things that I noticed right away. A couple things stood out to me. One was there's never any raza. Like wherever he does it, cool. That's if it's real, then cool. But I left comments and I was like, hey, there's a lot of people struggling in California. Why don't you do a couple shows out here and help the people out here? Because there's a lot of people that could use that kind of love, that kind of help. Of course, it was ignored. And secondly, I was trying to figure out, like, how does he do it, though? Like, so you get sponsors, and your sponsors are going to, give you a certain amount of money. But how do they really get their money back if you're really, like, there was just something that didn't sit right. It was just like, it doesn't really make sense. I get that he's rich and he can write off a lot of this stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know enough. So I was like, I guess it works. And then today, I saw a couple videos. JD Delay, shout out to JD Delay, very successful channel. Go check him out, subscribe to him. He came out with a live, and we're gonna get to that part in a second. But then, so did Poetic Flaco. Why does his stuff pop up on my feed? I don't know. And we'll start with his stuff. He showed some disgruntled ex-employees who are now giving up the game. They're saying that Mr. Beast's videos are fake. That Mr. Beast has, according to these disgruntled employees, Mr. Beast has been pulling the wool over our eyes. And a lot of the people that are in these videos are actually friends and or family of Mr. Beast or his employees. Is that wrong? I don't know, because it's entertainment, right? I don't know what you think about that. But what's more alarming is the allegations of someone who was seemingly very close to Mr. Beast, who had changed his he had transitioned, right? He changed his pronouns. I don't know how much, I don't know how deep into it he is. I don't know how to refer to it. So I'm going to just get away from that part. But that person, that individual who was very close with Mr. Beast for a very long time, apparently there was some very inappropriate stuff going on through the Discord, Mr. Beast Discord, having to do with minors, and alleging that there are supposedly were predators, and I don't know. So I'm not gonna dive into it. Um, I just saw it, and I wonder, with as much money, as many viewers as Mr. Beast has, he has released a statement, and this is a statement he's releasing, I guess, currently, brand new statement, but is addressing stuff that happened 4 or 5 years ago on the Discord. So for 4 or 5 years, allegedly, it was just pushed to the side like, everybody will forget. Does it affect his brand? Does it affect his channel? From what we see right now, there are a lot of people that are going to come out of the woodworks. There are going to be people, and they're probably going to have, I don't know if they're going to have the same, I don't know how deeply involved Mr. Beast was in whatever his employee was doing. But the way that the culture is now, the fact that there was supposedly silence for years, you would think will have an effect on his brand and his ability to generate the same amount of money. The problem is, how many parents are going to be aware of it when it is actually their children who are, children, it's a trip. You see kids nowadays, when we were kids, they hand us a damn rock or a stick or something. We were like fascinated with it, right? Wow, check this out. Hand them a pin, and they're just staring at it. They're 3 years old, and they're just like, yeah, this is a pin. They don't even know it's a pin. They're just like, this is a thing. Nowadays, they hand kids a phone or a tablet. They know who their favorite YouTuber is, and they're 3 years old, and they can push which YouTuber. They're 4 years old. They can push it, and they can watch it. And the parents don't know. They just hand it to them, right? I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but I know that, again, this is, I think he's the biggest YouTuber. I don't know. I don't know who the biggest ones are. I know the Pauls are big, and that guy that I don't remember his name, Kai Sinet. There's certain names that are huge. But to me, Mr. Beast is the biggest. He's branched out, and he's got brands, and he's rich beyond belief. But is that going to be over? I want to know in the comments. I don't expect this video. I know most of the people that are subscribed to my channel have no idea who it is. I would recommend that you go over to JD Delay and watch a little bit of his live that he had earlier today. Today is the 28th, July 28th. Go and watch some of his live and see what he's saying, what he's exposing. And then come back and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I didn't get to see all of it. I just saw a little bit. And then I started, Googling stuff. And then, like I said, Flaco's thing came up. And, of course, Poetic Flaco was more in. He seemed like more of the. I stopped watching it. Maybe he got back to the really horrible stuff that's being mentioned. But he was more stuck on how, like, giggling about, let's tear somebody down. He's down with tearing people down and canceling people. And I'm just not into that type of energy. But this is my video, man. I'm going to keep it short. I want to put it out tonight and see what you guys have to say. So that's my video for tonight. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.